In 2021, I was definitely guilty of becoming a bit of a hermit. Even though I sort of could get out and travel, I didn't do it that much. So that's going to change. And that's only going to happen if I get off my backside and get to it. So I got some friends together, found a mountain or a hill, I'm not really sure. But whatever it was, I decided to climb it. So asking each other whether we fancied climbing a mountain is sort of where the planning began and finished, to be honest. Of course, we had clothes and snacks and a bit of beer to get us to the top, but none of us had ever been here before. Do you know where you're going? No. So where is here? Well, it's Yorkshire. This part of Yorkshire, and here you can find Pen-y-Ghent, which is one of the highest peaks in the country. It's actually 1/3 of the Three Peaks Challenge, which is sort of like a charity thing that people do. Climb the 3 peaks and get sponsored. It's sort of a baby version of the much more serious UK 3 Peaks Challenge. Anyway, from what I've heard, Pen-y-Ghent is the easiest of the 3 peaks to get up, so we weren't really concerned about getting to the top. We've just seen a sign. Ooh, yeah. Seen a sign that says 1 3/4 miles to the summit.
Fuck off, no, it didn't.
But how? Yeah, that's what that sign said down there. 1 3/4 miles.
Is there 5?
5?
Oh my god.
No, but that's like 1 3/4 miles straight up. The trail is going to be much longer, so the trail's going to be like what, 3 hours? Now, I got this little thing called type 1 diabetes, which is a lifelong health condition which can make doing things like climbing a mountain just a little bit risky. Oh, wet. However, my body is covered in tech to monitor and control the condition. I've got an insulin pump which delivers the medication I need to stay alive, and a blood glucose monitor which will tell me if my blood sugar is dangerously low or high. Plus, I've lived with this condition for over 6 years now, and I don't like to let a little thing like chronic illness prevent me from having fun. I'll put a few more layers on because it's actually quite wet up here. How far do you reckon we're up?
92%
oh my god.
to go. We're about 80% through.
No, we're not. We climbed way more than we think.
Run up the hill, alright? I ain't tired.
So, in terms of diabetes, I had plummeting blood sugar about 15 minutes ago. So I just smashed a few cereal bars. That'll get me right in no time at all, hopefully. I've also removed my insulin pump, so I'm not attached to any insulin right now. I think that's best for everyone. Oh, GoPro. But look, you can't see anything. I think we are very nearly there. I think that's it. It's got to be it, right? Spoiler alert, we were actually nowhere near the top. In fact, we were just on the precipice of the first of 2 very, very steep faces that Pen-y-Ghent had to offer. Now, you have to remember that I was climbing this with a phone in one hand, like you can see there, and a beer can in the other. So the snow and ice on the ground was making this fairly treacherous, what with all the wind that was doing its best to blow me off the rock face. But I was quite comfortable in the fact that I knew that my blood sugar wasn't going to drop any further. Beer has a carbohydrate content. I'd eaten some cereal bars, and not to mention that it's very, very cold, and insulin doesn't really work well in the cold. So despite the physical exertion and despite how much I was sweating, I didn't hypo through this bit at all. Crazy.
This is it. Whew. There it is. We've done it. Right. Look at the view.
Look at that view.
Oh.
Oh,
We did it.
listen. Okay, so we've done it. We got to the top. Everyone's alive, just about. We are wet, we are cold, and there's snow everywhere. But I just checked my blood sugar and it was 6, so it was a good job actually that I took out the insulin pump, had a cereal bar, and I'm going to have a nice, healthy descent back to planet Earth. With some sketchy music. Do that again?
I'll race you to the bottom now. Come on.
No, mate, no. Fuck! Oh, shit! It doesn't even look that steep. It doesn't even look that steep. But wait.